Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, guided reading message for Keesha Anderson. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay. So there's, when I was getting the cards, something is going to look different for her this coming summer. Things are just going to look different. It's just, I don't know why, but the energy just keeps saying things are going to change this summer. It's going to be a different situation for her, a different outlook. Spirit is also acknowledging that they, you know how someone was like, I tried and I tried and I tried. There's an energy of trying and extending a hand, offering help, but then someone's still turning their back to it or turning a blind eye to it or just not following the synchronicities. And that's just the energy. And it's like, you know what? Maybe it's time for a lesson, Now your parents like, you look like you looking for some problems. Like that's the kind of energy that's coming through, sending her love and light. All right, let's get into it. All right, so Keesha Anderson. Okay, this is interesting. This card wants to slide off the deck as well. All right. So I'm going to let it do what it do. All right. So Spirit is acknowledging that you need to reach out to your ancestors, that you need to reach out to your connection, to your roots, to your foundation, to your presence. This has to do with the family tree. And it says, how is your mom and them? And then there's an energy of Spirit just acknowledging that there's an energy of her being a nuisance, a provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunist. And so they're saying, seek like a higher vibration. Get grounded, return home kind of energy, like get it together. Because again, Spirit is acknowledging that this summer things are just going to look differently for her. Spirit is acknowledging that there's a water sign or a water sign, could be emotional. There's very little solar plexus energy that she has in regards to this matter that is coming. And Spirit is acknowledging what's the rush, waiting, inspired action only, relax and allow the flow. There's very little that she can do about it. So she's just like, what's the rush? Spirit is also acknowledging that she's going to be trying to get away or go away. And this has to do with hotter than blue blazes relationship, a passionate relationship, could be a fire sign and or could just acknowledge that this is passionate, but also chaotic. There's sensuality here, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and instant crush. And this is going to deal somebody's pickle. This is going to make somebody very content that this storm is coming, that the storm is a brewing. It's a yes, success, wishes granted, mastery, and joyous resolution. Now, this storm is to get you in alignment. And again, I keep feeling like this summer something is coming to get you in alignment. Okay, so this is a strong momentum, sudden change, necessary shakeup, transformation, and hope. And it's going to be a lot of nosy people up in your business trying to figure out what is going on in that. With that, Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. Now, how does she move in love? Oh, girl, I'm about to... Now, how does she move in love and light? Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. How does she move in love and light? Okay. So Spirit said, this is how you move in love and light. Manifest. Take a taxi. And it looks like they're going into the city. They're going somewhere. There's also an energy of momentum. So again, this is how you move in love and light. Fire sign energy is on this card as well. Green means go, clear, blockages and obstacles. This card means change is coming in hot. An incoming direct message, text, or email could shift your reality very soon. You've got yourself on the fast track to success. Brace yourself and be prepared to act quickly. Brace yourself and be prepared to act quickly. An incoming direct message, text, or email could shift your reality very soon. There is something coming in. And so in the process of it, just be ready to manifest. Hold on tight. This is the University of the Universe. Buckle up. Fire sign energy again appears. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is acknowledging that she has been given spiritual gifts. There is magic on this card, and I've said it all along that she's into it, whether that's tarot, whether that's some type of advisor, palm reading, I don't know. Not my business, not my problem, but it's just energetically what Spirit just continues to tell me. And a lot of people are into it, okay? Don't believe all the hype that television has to say. My energy, my download is that when people try to do it to control or convince or keep someone, to me, that's a little weird. But to, put something out and just want positivity in your life, abundance and good health, like prosperity, I don't think that's weird, but that's just my interpretation, right? Everybody got one, just like buttholes. Anyway, But so material, spiritual gifts, like she's been presented with all of these things. But even in the midst of receiving gifts from the universe, from God, from the highest vibrating source, you still are focused on the body, and you have unrealistic body goals. You're still unhappy, and you still don't feel like you're good enough. Sending her love and light. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's an energy in your energy field. Could be you, could be someone with Virgin in reverse. And the reason behind this, the reason behind you feeling like this, even though you've received, and Spirit says continue to receive, there's impurity, adulterated energy, tainted, and many sexual partners in this energy field. And again, this could be her, this could be someone else. Not my business, not my problem. Again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Okay, sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. I don't know if I said if you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Y'all know what it is. Anyway, so this energy has to do with this belief in this traditional relationship and or marriage. Okay. Wanting to have this, right? This happy home, this traditional marriage, but it's being disrupted and disturbed by this energy here. Girl, Spirit said they not done. All right, so Keesha Anderson, thank you, Spirit. Spirit said that you can be selfish, degrading, and narcissist and inappropriate with teacher in verse, that subconsciously you speak of having light and speak of moving in love and light and speak of church and practice and holy and worship, but that's subconsciously, you know what I'm saying? Like that's subconsciously. And again, this has to deal with the twin flame, because on the surface there's a lot going on. It's almost like you're fighting yourself, your real self, your true identity, your true purpose here. So for some reason it has shifted. Not my business, not my problem. And it has shifted because of this twin flame, this intense contract that is mirroring. You know, when you get in a relationship with people, you mirror one another. You see yourself in them, they see themselves in you. So what is it that you see? Not my business, not my problem. All right. What's the tea with Keesha Anderson? Hey. Thank you, Spirit. Anger management. Are you angry about something? Oh, subconsciously you're angry about the love story, the once upon a time. Okay. I mean, Spirit just keeps saying that. And you feel like you're a diamond girl born to shine, but you do a lot of copycatting. And Spirit said you have a lot of fake friends. When you get your nails done, you're going to be venting. Spirit also says that you're dabbling in some things that aren't like you. I mean, that's just what Spirit says. It's like, you know, when you try to do things with other people to be in that circle, to be amongst them, like if you can't beat them, join them. That's the kind of energy this card gives off, okay? And again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. And you don't want to hear about it because you're fulfilling a fantasy, they're fulfilling a fantasy, and you're money hungry, and you'll do anything for money. And Spirit really wants you to focus on being centered. It just keeps saying that. But at the very beginning, the download was, they keep trying. And they like, you know what? Okay, maybe a lesson is around the corner for you because we can't keep talking to you. And you keep have your fingers in your ears like you don't want to hear what's right in front of you. Keesha Anderson, current energy. Okay. We do get the model in reverse. 23 is significant. 5 is significant. Focused on likes, follows, copy. Second time we hear copy. Supposition, no role models, false representation, a product of environment, imitation, lack of morals, body shaming, contradiction, failure to be heard, sex object, low tier. Low tier. What's the energy around Keesha Anderson and Jeremy Postel? Shit got messy. And this is behind sex. Oh, Lord. Who you loving? Who you want to be hugging? But you continue to have arms open for him for the children. Because when I see pink and blue, I think of, obviously, babies. You're masking feelings. Someone is masking feelings. There's a Libra air sign. There's an Aquarius air sign involved here. And both air signs are really about matters of thinking and trying to get ahead of things. Air signs love to think, but they also think to an extent of self-destruction. Okay, she's also acknowledging that it's hard to get out, but she is disappointed, and that there is some spell work involved, which I've already stated. Payback is a bitch from something that they did in the past. Not talking, and Spirit has acknowledged that you need to say no to him. But then again, look, Spirit keeps saying, he's mine, bitch. Uh-oh. Because he's in a relationship. Who's the other person? Not my business. Not my problem. Every single time I read on her, same thing comes out. Every single time. All right. Keesha Anderson, current energy. All right, we do get the universe in reverse. This is the world card in reverse. So there is a lack of closure. There is an energy of being unsuccessful, not reaching goals. This is not it. This chapter is not closed. You are dealing with something, and you will continue to deal with something until it's dealt with, until you rise to the occasion and you handle it. Stop running from it. So consciously, with the devil in reverse, because this energy is unsuccessful, there is also an energy of release and liberation, which is very, very interesting, because Spirit is acknowledging on the surface you are dealing with something, but subconsciously you are like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm liberated from that. What? That's interesting. Yeah, it is. Yep, and look, the moon card here. See, Spirit is acknowledging that there is something that you're trying to suppress. You don't want to rise up from the murky water. It's something that you keep trying to push down, push down, push down. You don't want it to be revealed. You are trying to continue to suppress it because you don't want to deal with the reality. And this is why you feel like this... Hey. Thank you, Spirit. Even though it is not a closed chapter, you're liberated. You're moved on. You've released it. But in all actuality, no, you haven't. And that's with the moon card in reverse. You don't want it to come to the surface, but it will inevitably. What is Keesha Anderson's biggest obstacle? We do get the Ace of Discs in reverse. Remember, I read obstacle in reverse. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there's an energy of delayed abundance. It just keeps saying that something is coming, okay? With the Ten of Swords in reverse, there's an energy of delayed endings and hanging on to the past. Delayed ending. Yeah, you don't want something to be over. Why not? There's also an energy of the Empress in reverse. This is all what's coming. Disconnection to self, creative blocks, being closed off. And this also is the Aeon in reverse. Spirit is acknowledging that you're not clear on how your actions are going to affect you in like the afterlife. Like, are you thinking about that? Like, how your actions play a role to your karmic debt spiritually? All right, moving on. Thank you, Spirit. We do got the Strength card in reverse as well. Spirit is acknowledging that you feel weak, that you can't tame the beast. You thought you could, but you can't. You're weak. There's some Leo energy on that as well. With the Eight of Pentacles, your entrepreneurship is suffering. Your business is suffering. Your job is suffering. It's not like you reaching your goals and working hard. You're starting to be very laxed in this area. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Ten of Wands in reverse, there's a lot of pressure. You're feeling a lot of pressure. You're feeling exhausted. And with the Four of Wands in reverse, thank you, Spirit. It's teaching you to enjoy life. There's a lesson in this. There's a lesson in this hardship that you're about to deal with. All right, let's... Spirit said cleaning house. All right. When you see the cleaning house in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted, discarding, and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. Spirit said be honest. All right, you guys. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back. Oh. Okay. All right. Someone said Keesha is on her way back to court. What's the energy about Keesha on her way back to court? Seriously, somebody is loud and boisterous and full of ego and full of pride around this court case with the rock star. They want to be heard. They want to be in the front. They want lights, camera, and action. This is a very active card. Someone is actively pursuing this in the area of business, but also in the area of passion. With the dancer, the Princess of Wands in reverse. This is very childish and childlike energy around this court case. This is, Spirit is acknowledging, kind of foolish. And the fire is fizzling out subconsciously. So there's no spark. There's no interest in this. It just feels kind of petty. Spirit is also acknowledging with the 5 of Wands, again in the area of passion, but also in the area of business, fire sign, that there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of strife. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of argument, you know, just duking it out. Look, trying to see who's going to win. Again, it just feels like this is very childish. Something else in the middle of the deck. And it is going to court. There is justice for one or the other. But the scales will be weighed. And there will be balance. And right now, the eyes are closed. So someone, you know, you can't really see what is getting ready to happen. But there's also a sword here. And so there is some air sign. There's some thinking in regards to this judicial matter. But it feels very petty and it feels very childish, childlike. Okay, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.